Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 6159 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 24 moves to clear out 59 jelly. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. So this looks tricky to me. I know I've played it and I can't remember it, so that's a good sign, but it looks difficult. We've got to clear out a lot of stuff, and there's this optical illusion, in my opinion, because this is the top of the board and this is the bottom of the board. But in reality, how things play, this diagonal divider here, this is the top of the board and this is the bottom of the board. And the reason I say that is we've got this portal system. So I need to make moves as low to the ground, meaning resting on these candy cane fences here, as low to the ground as possible to try to get cascading to go. It's going to be tough. I'm hoping that maybe a combination of fish and stripes will help me. That's what I'm going to be going for if I can manage it. Because when I send these guys out, they have the potential of sending out 3 stripes. There we go. Ooh. Fish wrapped would be good also, don't you think? Please come up here, which is down here. A little bit. We got a little bit of pull there. We're using up all our fish. The fish are great for playing cleanup at the end, but that's assuming we can get to the end. Sometimes we have to use them up just to make some space here. I could make a stripe here, but it's lower in this section than I need it to be. Now, I could maybe try to bring things through, but probably not into this little corner here. So instead of doing that, I'm going to send off a fish and send off a stripe and really try to broaden this berth I have here. Oh, hold on. Now I've got this opportunity. Let's go for this and see where we land, and we're hoping up high. Well, down here, but the verticals kind of traveled up high. Now let's see if we can get... I'd love this wrapped over here. We need some stripes. I'm taking out the purple because I don't have a lot of purple on this board. So removing the colors that aren't very prevalent will allow me to do things like this, right? I don't see a good way to get this where I want it to go. Actually, I'm going to move it over and see. Oh, see, I was trying to get it over there eventually. That didn't quite work out for me. And I don't want to hold on to this any longer because I'm having a hard time getting this set up. I'm just going to take out all green from the board. It's going to have an impact here, and the more I open up, the better chance I'll have of getting more matches and specials. I should have used it earlier, I think. But this is where I am now. Let's just go with what's available. So now we've got all of these toffees. If we can move them out of the way, then we don't actually have to get rid of them. But it's fairly tough to move all these out of the way. I need wrapped candies in here, like especially this one here, 5 layers all kind of tucked down there. And then over here where we've got this impossibly narrow passage. So I do want to make moves here to make some cascading happen. A stripe here. I don't see it being worthwhile. I know I'm not hitting here, which I need to, but I only have 2 moves left. And I've got jelly under there that I just am never going to be able to reach. But I do understand the board now, and it's not quite as tricky as I feared it might be. I just have to really concentrate on each move and really make sure that I'm opening this part of the board up as quickly as possible. So if I get another color bomb, unless I can see that I can match it up with another special right away, I think it'll be better for me just to use it and to try to reach these 2 corners especially. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I will have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. Okay, so I'm going to mention something that I noticed a while ago. There's no jelly under here, so this isn't a tragic little piece of the puzzle that we need to work on. I noticed that and went, why was I focusing there? So I did learn a little bit through this. Oh, look at that. Another color bomb. Now I did also have the opportunity to really set up that other color bomb in a way that helped immensely. Here, I have a pretty good move to take this out. I could also take out green and open this up, and it wouldn't be a bad move, but because I have 11 moves, I feel like working on this a little bit since it is somewhat problematic. And now, when I use green, it takes this out and a layer of this out. So a better application of that, and the purple's going to drop in. Looking good. Okay, and then it's a done deal because no matter what I replace this with, whatever color, it immediately gets taken out. Well, that wasn't so bad at all. It took me fewer than 5 tries. And when I started paying attention, things went so much better, as happens in most of life. Okay, so at the end of these that I am recording on October 21st, 2021, I am also sharing with you where I am in the standings. I haven't done anything for the All-Stars event. And I haven't done anything other than get 141 of these stars, but I have the feeling I have shifted because other people are probably doing much better than I am. I don't know, that seems to be about where I was before. Maybe a few folks have jumped up ahead of me, but let's see the top score now. Kim is up at over 200,000 points. And for those of you who are participating, remember that this event ends for me in about 24 hours. The person who makes it through and the top spot is the only person who gets that ticket. So if it's me, I'll be able to proceed on to Saturday and Sunday. But if it's Kim, I don't get to go on and I get to root for Kim. Or if it's any one of these other people. And really, although I'm somewhat competitive, I'm more cooperative competitive. I like us to kind of get there as a team. And I understand it doesn't always work because there's only one winner here, but I'll be happy whoever gets up there. I know that sounds so kind of cliche and sappy, but I'm a cliche and sappy kind of person. Kim, I am gunning for you, but all these other people are too, and whoever gets to the top, I hope that we can all cheer that person on. So if you are the top player in your event, make sure that you then show up for Saturday and Sunday. It doesn't mean that you've gotten into the final. It means that you've gotten into the second round of the semifinals, which is going to be even more difficult than this one. It's not a free pass. You have to keep going. Somebody in the wild cards didn't realize that they had 2 rounds and thought they had made it in by beating 1 round, and I don't want that to happen to anyone else. All right, thanks so much for watching, and leave me a message if you have any information or questions. Bye-bye.